you, Mr. Lawrence. Okay, off the air, please, boys. Thank you. Good morning, staff, students and special guests. It's my privilege to welcome you to this year's Co-Curricular Awards ceremony. This morning, we'll be celebrating the sporting, musical and cultural achievements of our students here at the college. I'd like to ask Mr. Pearce to the stage to lead us in a short reflection.
Good morning, staff and students. I'd just like to take this opportunity firstly to acknowledge Durumble as the first custodians of the land in which we gather this morning. We take this opportunity to pay respects to Durumble elders past, present and those of the future, whilst extending that respect to all First Nations peoples present. Each day we must decide how we take up our cross. So for that moment, we can be the face of Christ to those around us. Thank you, boys, for the way in which you have conducted yourselves in the extracurricular activities throughout 2024. The prayer that I've decided to share with you this morning is one that I only learned about yesterday afternoon in a conversation with Mr. Reddy. He recited off by heart this prayer that sporting teams would say before taking the paddock back in his day. I think he's a 98 graduate, so I'm not sure if this prayer is still said today, but I'll share it with you. If nothing else, a bit of a reflection on our history and who we are. So we come together in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Every day we need you, Lord, but this day especially. We need some extra strength to face whatever is to be. This day, more than any day, we need to feel you near, to fortify our courage and to overcome our fear. By ourselves, we cannot meet the challenges of the hour. There are times when human creatures need a little higher power to help us bear what must be borne. So, dear Lord, we pray, hold on to our trembling hands and be with us this day. St. Brendan, Our Lady of Perpetual Help, and we live Jesus in our hearts. And we conclude in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. I'd now like to call forward Mr. Jorgensen to commence our Co-Curricular Awards and to present the co-curricular.
Thanks, Mr. Pearce. It's my great honour this morning to be here to present what is actually our 16th Annual Cultural Awards this morning. When I had a bit of a different job title many years ago, back in 2009, we started these awards to recognise the amazing efforts and involvement of St. Brendan students in all sorts of cultural pursuits. And that's just not in music, it's also in art and in dance and all the amazing, wonderful things that we offer here at St. Brendan's. There is 2 awards that we're going to present today. There is the Cultural Commendation Award, which is kind of similar to an Academic A. That's for students that have done 3 to 4 activities. And there is a Cultural Excellence Award, similar to an Academic A+, which is for 5 or more activities. Now you might be thinking, well, what are these activities? So the thing is, when we look at the activity options, there's a couple of criteria. They have to require effort and application outside of class time, feature consistent participation across the year, and benefit the college community. And I'll ask the guys to put the list up of all the different activities that we've considered for 2024. Each student this morning will receive a certificate that lists all of these, and that's not just for their memory in a few years' time when they look back. It's also something you can put in your resume when you go for a job and they can say, wow, look at all these things. And I can tell you that a couple of the Cultural Excellence Award students just about broke the formatting on my certificate because they had up to about 14, I think, certificate activities that we listed. It's time now to present the Cultural Commendation Awards. I'll ask Mr. Corboy and Mr. Pearce if they could come forward to assist with the presentation. And please hold your applause till the end. Samuel Archinal. Caleb Asmussen. Jasper Barrett. Brandon Grimshaw. Harry Huddleston. Clancy Hughes. Ashton Jensen. Jacob Melville. Logan Porter. Eden Quinn. Bronx Smith. Riley Upham. Jack Upton. Joshua Voke. And Zach Whitehead. Please put your hands together for our Cultural Accommodation Award winners. Thank you, gents. Our next award is our Cultural Excellence Awards, and again, I'd ask you to keep your applause till the end. Cooper Ballment. Oliver Bennett. Alexander Campbell. Matthew Campbell. William Campbell. Victor Comiskey. Declan Dunn. Jesse Emery. Jack Lane. William Lees. Joshua Malcolm. Lachlan Malcolm. Ashton Ryan. Toby Simpkins. And Mackenzie Watts. Please put your hands together for the Cultural Excellence Award winners. Congratulations to all of our award winners this morning. And I now hand over to Mr. McCluskey for the Sports Awards. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, actually, Mr. Corbo, you can just relax for a minute. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so before we proceed with the Sports Awards, I'd like you to take a few minutes to enjoy the following video and reflect on the sporting year of 2024 at St. Brendan's College. As you can see, boys, there's a lot to capture within 12 months here at the college, so thank you to Mr. Owens for compressing that into a short 6-minute clip. Sport at St Brendan's College forms part of the fabric which makes us who we are. At times it can be a roller coaster of emotions, from the thrill of reaching personal bests to the disappointment of not achieving our goals. Every time we compete, it offers us an opportunity to reflect and learn regardless of the outcome. Here at St Brendan's, those opportunities are numerous, whether it be in the rodeo arena, on the back of a horse at a camp draft, on a chessboard, a sporting field, or a volleyball court. There are always boys willing and able to put their best foot forward, wearing the mighty green and gold that is synonymous with our college. Throughout the year, we've had approximately 64 different sporting teams represent the school across a wide variety of competitions. This would not be possible without the generosity of staff and volunteers who give up their time to coach and manage, the time our ground staff and maintenance staff spend ensuring our facilities are up to standard, the efforts of our catering staff to keep your energy stores at an optimal level to assist with performance, and lastly, but definitely not least, the laundry staff who work tirelessly to ensure our teams are looking sharp when they take the field. If it were not for these people working away in the background, we would not be able to do what we do. In their absence, could we please acknowledge them with a round of applause? As we move into the awards presentation, could I please ask Mr. Corboy and Mr. Minto to the stage to assist with the presentation of awards. Okay, to begin our official presentation, I'd like to acknowledge students who have gained selection in representative teams within the secondary school sporting framework from a Capricornia level or higher. Can I ask that all applause are held until the end of each section and that all award recipients remain on stage until your entire section has been presented their award for a group photo. Congratulations to the following students who represented the Capricornia this year. Zane Keeler in volleyball and athletics. If you can just come to the stage, boys, when your name gets called, please. Sam Farlow, soccer. Jackson Booth, soccer and futsal. William Ranger, soccer. Matthew Rogers, soccer. Gareth Wakubi, soccer. Sam Clements, swimming. Xavier McQuinney, AFL. Jashar Kelly, AFL. Addis Melville, AFL. Tully Melville, AFL. And Aidan Kane, AFL. Reed Beckett, golf. Ashley Earnshaw, touch football. Kobe Miller, touch football. Charlie Green, touch football. Bronson Toby, touch football and rugby union. Isaac Thomas, touch football and athletics. Riley Earnshaw, touch football. And Tatum Chapman, touch football. We might just need to compress up a little bit, boys, if we can. Titus Outer, Rugby League. Cooper Stackpool, Rugby League and Rugby Union. Jaden Jackson, Rugby League. Trayvon Teray, Rugby League and Rugby Union. Carter Ford, Rugby League. Tyler Melrose, Rugby League. Simon Green, Rugby League. Harrison Hill, Rugby League. Braylon Marsh, Rugby League. Jake Oberhart, Rugby League. Tykana Saunders, Rugby League. Tate Cox, Rugby League. And Henry Mapp, Rugby League. Lachlan Paklapa, softball. Kobe Powell, basketball. Cooper Wickman, basketball. Aidan Steig, water polo. Oliver King, water polo. Caden Parsons, water polo. Maybe just a line across the front too, so just step down one. Ollie McLaughlin, rugby union. Vanamar Kilavarave, rugby union. Blake Johnson, rugby union. Mason Green, athletics. Fletcher Scanlon, athletics. Kobe Scanlon, athletics. Tyler Slater, athletics. And Cooper Jones, athletics. Boys, whilst they're getting their photo taken, could we please acknowledge our Capricornia representatives? Thank you, boys. We now move on to the students who gained selection in our Queensland Secondary Schools sporting team this year. Congratulations to the following students: Liam Welsh, cricket; Jack Gibson, rugby union; Kobe Oberhart, rugby union, and he also represented Capricornia in rugby league; Harrison Hill, who was selected in the Queensland Independent Secondary Schools rugby league side; and Simon Green, who was also selected in that same team. And lastly, Aaron Bell, who was selected in the Queensland water polo team, but also represented Capricornia in the sports of swimming and triathlon. Congratulations, boys. The next awards presented are our Special Achievement Awards. A Special Achievement Award is where we recognise the achievements of our students in sports that do not fall within the school sporting framework. Congratulations to the following students on their achievements: Hunter Heron in futsal; Kobe Scanlon, athletics; Mason Green, athletics; Lincoln Simpson, athletics; Fletcher Scanlon, athletics; Isaac Thomas, athletics; Zane Keeler, athletics; Tyler Slater, athletics; and Jackson Shue, athletics. Jared Marnie, softball; Finn Watson, softball; Lachlan Packlipper, softball; and Jesse Sadler, softball. Jackson Booth, soccer; Tyler Johnson, AFL; Lucas McLean, rugby union; Rowie Oliver, rugby union; Noah Wright, rugby union; Caleb Beath, rugby union; Killian Finnell, rugby union; Harry Robig, rugby union; Nicholas Crawford, rugby union; Scott Gibson, rugby union; Ashton Watkins, rugby union; Madison Zepanowski, rugby union; Elliot Taylor, rugby union; Noah Wright, rugby union; Jack McLean, rugby union; Fatima Kilavarave, rugby union; Evander Gee, basketball; and Cade Johnson, rodeo. And sorry, Oliver, I missed Oliver. Oliver King, open water swimming. Whilst Oliver makes his way to the stage, he recently returned from the Queensland Open Water Swimming titles where he finished third. Congratulations, Oliver. Good work, Kobe. Thanks, boys. Now on to our team awards. Firstly, basketball. The MVP for the 7-8A green team is Fletcher Prince. We're just going to hold our applause to the end of each section, boys. The MVP for 7B gold is Jake Jansen. Our 9/10A green MVP, Harold Chris. The 9/10B MVP, Ashley Earnshaw. Our Senior A MVP winner, Evander Gee. And our Senior B Gold MVP winner, Alexander Eaton. Can we please acknowledge our basketball award winners? On to the sport of AFL. Our junior MVP goes to Hugh Crevens. And the senior MVP is awarded to Cameron DeForno. Congratulations to Hugh and Cameron. Soccer. The Junior MVP award is presented to Cree Harris. And the Senior MVP is Peter Kalatinsky. Cree, just come down one step, mate. Cree, just come down one step. Well done, boys. Water polo. The MVP for Junior Green is Aaron Bell. The Junior Gold MVP is awarded to Sam Clements. And the Senior Water Polo MVP is Bailey Hall. Congratulations, boys. The Junior A Futsal Award is awarded to Cree Harris. The Junior B MVP is split between Austin McDonough and Hunter Heron. The Junior C Award goes to Caden Patterson. And our Senior A MVP is Jackson Booth. Congratulations, boys. Rugby Union. The under-13 MVP is Jackson Forbes. The under-15 MVP is Noah Wright. And with our open first 15 award, we have awards for the best back, best forward, most improved, coaches award and player of the year. The first 15 best back was LeBron Bartlett. The first 15 best forward goes to Cooper Pierce. The first 15 most improved, Killian Finnell. The first 15 Coaches Award, Blake Johnson. And the first 15 Player of the Year goes to first 15 Captain Jack Gibson. Just in your own time, BJ. Well done, boys. Rugby sevens. The 13A MVP is awarded to Axel Hines. The 13B award goes to Ollie McLaughlin. The 15A MVP is Preston Nickel. 15B award goes to Jack McFarlane. The Open A MVP is Jake Oberhart. And the Open B MVP is Enzo Hunt. Congratulations, boys. All schools touch football. The under 13 MVP is Axel Hines. The under 15 MVP, Ashley Earnshaw. And our open touch football most valuable player, Riley Earnshaw. Well done, boys. Cricket. The junior MVP is awarded to Zane Keeler. And our senior cricket most valuable player is Liam Welsh. Thank you, boys. Volleyball. The junior MVP is awarded to Cooper Mitchell-Quetel. And our senior most valuable player goes to Riley Isles. Thank you, boys. Could I please ask Mr. Warren Campbell to the stage to assist with the presentation of the chess awards? Mr. Campbell has worked tirelessly in assisting the chess team with their preparations throughout the year. Could we please acknowledge his contribution with a round of applause? In relation to our chess team, there's a number of different awards. The first one is the Individual Achievement Award. This requires students to achieve a minimum score of 5.5 out of 7 in a competitive match. This achievement is awarded to Michael Amity and Luke Roberts. I believe Luke's away today. Yep. And Michael, once you're on stage, can you remain up here, please, mate? Could we please acknowledge Michael as he receives his award? And Player of the Year goes to Alexander Eaton. In addition to these awards, we also have some other chess results that need to be celebrated in front of the college community. This year, 4 students qualified to represent St Brendan's at the State Chess Finals held in Brisbane. This event featured the top 24 teams in the state. Going into the competition, the college chess team ranked 19th out of the 24. By the end of the competition, they finished in 13th place. This was the best improvement made by any school at the competition. A special mention to our 2 junior competitors, Nash Edwards, who finished 9th overall in his group, and Luke Roberts, who finished 7th overall in his group. In recognition of their achievements, I'd like to present certificates to the following students: Alexander Eaton, Michael Amity, Luke Roberts, and Nash Edwards. Well done, boys. Could I please call Mr. Oram to the stage to assist in presenting the awards for our Rodeo and Cattle Club team members? Mr. Oram is an integral part of both programs. Could we please acknowledge his efforts with a round of applause? Junior Steer Rider of the Year is awarded to Mac Haley. Senior Steer Rider of the Year goes to Charlie McClelland. Bull Rider of the Year is Cade Johnson. Cade also tied for first place at our annual college rodeo and will be presented with his buckle this morning. Congratulations, Cade. Whilst Cade's receiving that award, he also recently returned from the United States where he represented Australia at the World Championships. Well done, Cade. The All-Round Cowboy Award is presented to Jesse Remfrey. And the Most Improved Cowboy goes to Mac Flood. Kate. Boys, can we look at the camera, please? Jesse. Cade, fix up there. Good job, boys. Thank you. On to the Cattle Club Awards. The Parader of the Year goes to Bailey Hall. We've all seen the next award. The Herdsman of the Year goes to Ty Gretton. The Most Improved Parader of the Year is Jeffrey Press. And our Junior Judge of the Year is Lawson Sedgman. Congratulations, boys. I'd now like to hand over proceedings to Mr. James Cooper, Director of Rugby League, who will be awarding the Rugby League prizes this morning. Thank you.
Good morning, staff and students. The 2024 Rugby League season is drawn to a close, and it's been another outstanding year for the Code. Rugby League at St Brendan's College comprises of 4 distinct leagues: the Dolphins Challenge involving the 10As and Dolphins Cup involving the first 13, which is the regional division of the National Schoolboys Cup; the Confraternity Carnival, also involving the first 13; the Rockhampton District Secondary Schools Rugby League competition involving 16 teams, years 7 to 10, A's to C's, and 1st to 4th 13. And in its inauguration year, the Interhouse Rugby League Nines competition involving 20 teams across years 7 to 12, Jewett, Geddens, Hayes and Tynan. For the second time in its 3-year history, St Brendan's advanced to the state semi-finals, winning both the Dolphins Challenge and Cup, defeating TCC 30 to 6 and Rockhampton Grammar School 26-12 respectively in the finals. Unfortunately, both sides fell agonisingly short in the state semi-finals, each losing by 4 points against Kerwin High School. The Confraternity Carnival proved again how hard it is to win the Shield, with SBC unable to defend its 2023 success. Highlights of the Carnival included the first half blitz against St Augustine's College, the second half comeback, scoring 18 unanswered points against Padua College, eventual Shield finalists, and the naming of Harrison Hill as the player of the Carnival. Only 10 students in the history of the college have achieved this feat. Harrison, along with Simon Green, were also selected in the Queensland Independent Secondary Schools honorary team. The Rockhampton District Secondary Schools Rugby League competition once again highlighted the extraordinary rugby league depth and talent of the college, with 15 out of a possible 15 grand finals being contested in the first week of September. At the end of the grand final week, St Brendan secured 11 premierships. Congratulations to the 7A, 7B, 7C, 8B, 8C, 9C, 10A, 10B Green, 4th, 3rd and 1st 13 premiership winning teams. Special mention to the Year 7 cohort, who managed a clean sweep of victories. As mentioned, 2024 saw the inaugural season of the Interhouse Rugby League Nines. The nine-a-side format led to fast-paced, expansive games, showcasing exciting attacking play and on occasions some brutal defence. The season's climax was the grand final day, held on Showcase Day, where their entire school gathered to witness the Year 7 to 9 premiership deciders. Congratulations to our premiership winners, Year 7 Jewig, Year 8 Geddens, Year 9 Tynan, Year 10 Jewig and Senior Geddens. This competition promises to be bigger and better in 2025. Such a successful rugby league season wouldn't have been possible without the incredible dedication of our coaches and managers. The tireless work of approximately 25 college staff, who fulfil the majority of these roles, along with a dedicated group of students, is pivotal to our success. Boys, without the staff giving up their time, this renowned program would not exist. So on your behalf, I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank and acknowledge all staff who have been involved in the 2024 Rugby League season. Finally, I want to acknowledge the efforts of the 600 odd boys across all levels who have contributed to the Rugby League program this year. It has been a privilege to watch so many boys play with skill, courage and humility over the course of the season, adding their own story to the wonderful tradition of rugby league here at St Brendan's College. So without further ado, it is my pleasure to present the Rugby League Awards for 2024. So, the most valuable players, beginning with the 7C side. Most valuable player, Jackson Mitchell. Please just hold your applause till the end. 7B, Moses Hunt. 7A, Henry Mapp. 8C, Caleb Lee. 8B, Jack Robertson. 8A, Colt Newton. 9C, Spencer Allen. 9B, Ashley Earnshaw. 9A, Lucas McLean. 10B Gold, Jeremy Martin. 10B Green, Preston Nicol. 10A, Lewis Maxwell. 4th 13, Murphy Catt. 3rd 13, Zaven Salam. 2nd 13, Cameron DeForno. 'And the first 13 awards, Best Back, Tyler Melrose. Best Forward, Harrison Hill. Most Improved, Harvey Marnie. Coaches Award, which is split this year. The recipients are Simon Green and Carter Ford. which leaves the final award, the first 13 Player of the Year, and that goes to Braylon Marsh. Boys, please congratulate all the rugby league winners.
Thank you, boys. Boys, the bell's going to go shortly, but I can assure you we've only got about 5 minutes or so remaining, so please bear with me. We now move on to our major sporting awards. This is where we acknowledge the team performance of the year, athlete of the year, swimmer of the year, and our junior and senior sportsman of the year. The team performance of the year. This award is decided based on a number of different criteria, as not all competitions are the same and not all teams have the opportunity to compete in anything outside of our Rockhampton District secondary schools framework. There were quite a few contenders for this year's award, which included both of our Dolphins Challenge and Dolphins Cup teams, who dominated their competitions only to fall agonisingly short of claiming victory in their respective state semi-finals. The mighty under-13 rugby union team, who claimed their third straight RDS premiership under the guidance of Mr. Cullen. Our junior AFL team, who qualified for the North Queensland finals for an impressive 4th year in a row, as well as the 7A Rugby League team, who overcame much adversity to claim the 7A premiership for the first time in years under the coaching of Mr. Henley. However, this year's award goes to a team who has achieved something no other St Brendan's team has done in their respective division. After an impressive start to their campaign, this team went on to progress to the top 8 teams in Queensland, firmly establishing themselves as a force to be reckoned with in years to come. This year's Team Performance of the Year award goes to the under-13 All Schools Touch Football team. Could I please ask Captain Jack Robertson to come forward and collect the trophy on behalf of his team? Congratulations, boys. Athlete of the Year. This year's Athlete of the Year is Riley Earnshaw. Historically, our Athlete of the Year award is awarded to the Open Age Champion. Riley ran, jumped and threw the house down at our inter-house carnival, where he claimed age champion in the open age group. He went on to represent the college with distinction at the Rockhampton District and Capricornia carnivals, qualifying in a number of events. Congratulations, Riley. Swimmer of the Year. This year's Swimmer of the Year is Alexander Eaton. Similar to our Athlete of the Year, this award is presented to the Open Age Champion from our Inter-House Carnival. Alex stamped his authority early, dominating all events from start to finish. Alex has also gone on to swim at multiple state titles and has represented his region with distinction. Congratulations, Alex. Our last 2 awards are the Junior and Senior Sportsman of the Year awards. These are based on a number of different criteria. The first criteria is in relation to the number of college sporting teams nominees participate in. The second revolves around success at a representative level, starting with Rockhampton District, Capricornia Region, or Queensland State selection within the secondary school sporting framework. Once this criteria has been assessed, external sporting achievements are taken into account. The Junior Sportsman of the Year is awarded to Ashley Earnshaw. Ashley has had a busy year representing the college in basketball, cross country, touch football, rugby league, rugby sevens and athletics where he was awarded the age champion. At a district level he represented Can you stay while I'm reading your accolades please mate? Trying to pump up your tyres Ash. At a district level he represented Rockhampton in athletics and touch football as well as gaining selection in the Capricornia team in touch football. Ashley has also been very busy away from school sport where he's had a full representative touch football calendar. Congratulations, Ashley. And the Senior Sportsman of the Year is awarded to Riley Earnshaw. Similar to his younger brother, Riley's sporting commitments have been many. He's represented the college in basketball, touch football, cross country where he was age champion, athletics where he was age champion, inter-house rugby league and played an integral role in assisting the coaching of the under-13 all schools touch football team. At district level he represented Rockhampton in cross country, athletics and touch football and was selected to play for Capricornia in the sport of touch football where his team finished third at the state championships. Away from the college, Riley has also had numerous representative touch football commitments, culminating in his CQ Open men's team finishing third overall at the national titles. Congratulations, Riley. Before I hand over to someone, Mr. Cooper that is, for dismissal, I'd just like to remind all students who participated in Inter-House Rugby League, All Schools Touch Football, Rugby Sevens and Volleyball that your team photos are scheduled for tomorrow. Please ensure you arrive promptly with all required uniform as stated in the schedule. Thank you.
Okay, just one more round of applause too for Mr. McCluskey and the Sports Department. Okay, boys, listening carefully. We're going to extend lunch slightly. Now, I know there's an Essentials Year 12 Maths exam beginning period 3, but that will run slightly into period 4, okay? So, could I ask staff, please, to head off to break? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I got you, yeah. I've got it. Okay, boys, listen up, please. I'm going to ask all the boys in green shirts to stand and face the seniors, please. Okay, as is the tradition, this is the Year 12's last whole school assembly, so we're going to clap them out. Stand up, boys. Okay, boys, quickly grab a seat. Right, I listen in very carefully. Boys, it's been mentioned in notices on numerous times, but Friday is for the Year 12s. So after the valedictory celebration, and we get that opportunity to show our gratitude to their family and the Year 12s as they parade through the school. It's really important that if we're fair income about that and we understand it's their day with their family, that we don't infringe on that celebration that takes place. So you'll notice that after they cross the bridge and come into the Chapel Gardens, that area is for the Year 12s only and their families. It makes it really awkward when staff have got to walk around and tell people in green shirts to move off. So if you're going to get photos with a Year 12, that happens out on Pool Park before they cross that bridge. That's really important, boys. As we've grown as a school, it's important that if we want to run those functions and run them effectively, that we have to adhere to rules like that. So I don't want to have to tell any people in a green shirt to move away from the Chapel Gardens during the Year 12's valedictory luncheon. So that's been mentioned on numerous times in the morning notices. It's really important that you understand that and that we allow those boys to celebrate that day properly. Any further notices, sir?
Boys, you did that really well. They walked out of there, with a smile on their face and 10 foot tall. And you cheered till that last person went out. As Sir just said, Friday's their day, their family's day. Your job is to make that a wonderful experience. And the way you do that is how you enter into that. So that last family, as they go through the Guard of Honour all the way around, you give them as much attention, applause, as you did the first person that walked through that Guard of Honour. Right, it's their time, it's not your time. Your time will come, and hopefully boys will be sitting here in this CPAC, and we'll be celebrating your time when it comes. Your job this Friday is to make sure the way you act and the way you behave and enter into that to make it a really special day for them. You did that really well, and I'm really looking forward to how you'll do it really well on Friday. Thanks very much.
Okay, Jake Murphy, if you can run behind after this, just remember, guys, awards night, 5:45, sir? Yep, for a 6:30 start. Okay. Now, grade 10s, I'm going to get you guys to exit through that rear door behind Mr. McWhinney and down the side here, please. Year 11s, if you can go through that.